Fingersmiths is a push-your-luck game of competing pickpockets. Players will bid to send their pickpockets to various neighborhoods, hoping to get first pick at the money and luxury goods carried by people in each district. They'll take turns drawing cubes of goods from bags, pulling goods until they raise the suspicion of the crowd, or worse, get arrested. Players must get their goods to the pawn shops and launder their money carefully. At the end of the game, the player who has fulfilled the most and best orders while avoiding the police and the loan sharks wins. Each neighborhood has a matching colored bag that represents the pockets of the public that your pickpockets will be picking. At the beginning of the game, each bag gets 4 black cubes, representing cops. Each player will also get a pockets card and 3 meeples, 2 pickpockets and 1 to show their player color. They'll also get cubes to represent the goods they take from the public: money, watches, and necklaces. Every round you'll begin by readying the neighborhoods with goods. You'll place the required goods on each neighborhood that will be placed into the bag. Each round, one random neighborhood will get additional goods, showing more goodies to be picked from the public, and perhaps even some more police presence. Starting from the first player and going in a clockwise order around the table, each player will place their first thief on one of the bidding tracks in the neighborhoods. Each player places their first pickpocket in player order, and then will place their second pickpocket in player order. You may place a pickpocket on any free space of any neighborhood. The number indicates the amount of dollars you will spend to get that pickpocket in prime position to work the crowd. Once all players have placed both pickpockets, each player in turn order may move one pickpocket who has been outbid in a neighborhood track to any free space on any other neighborhood. Starting with Uptown, take all the goods cubes from the neighborhood card and put them in the appropriate bags and shake up the bags to mix the cubes. The neighborhood with the extra goods card will get all those cubes placed in their bag. The player who bid highest pays that amount in money by subtracting the amount from their pocket card. If you do not have enough money to pay for your bid, you must immediately take a loan. The first player may now draw cubes one at a time from the bag. Keep goods you draw in front of you. These goods are not considered yours until you decide to stop drawing with this pickpocket. At any time, you may stop drawing cubes and keep whatever you have drawn. Even if you draw 1 cop, you're still good and may keep whatever you have stolen so far. If at any point you pull a second cop cube, you have been caught, and any goods you have taken up to this point with this pickpocket go back in the bag. After the highest bidder in the neighborhood has completed their turn, the second highest bidder takes their turn by subtracting the amount from their pocket card and draws. However, being the second pickpocket to enter the neighborhood, you're taking a bigger risk. You must draw 2 cubes at a time. Similarly, the third highest bidder must draw 3 cubes at a time, and if there's a fourth highest bidder, they must draw 4 cubes at a time. If you did not get caught by the police, you may now safely add these goods to your pocket card. Mark any money, watches, or necklaces on your card and return the cubes to the supply, not the bag. Once all pickpockets have gone in all neighborhoods, players may now trade in goods and launder money at the pawn shops. If a player has the exact money and goods to match the pawn shop card, they trade goods by subtracting those goods from their pocket card and take the pawn shop card and place it in front of them. When going to the pawn shops, players may also visit the fence and buy or sell luxury items for cash. Not being able to fulfill as many orders at the pawn shops as your opponents puts you behind, but don't worry. Players draw 1 lucky break card for each fewer order fulfilled compared to the player who managed to fulfill the most orders that round. These cards give you extra goods you can use at any time in the game. If at any point you run out of money, you'll have to go see the loan shark. Take a loan shark token and he'll give you $5. At the end of the game though, the first loan shark token is worth -2 points. The next is an additional -4. The third, an additional -6. Once 2 of the stacks of pawn shop cards are empty, the game is over, and players will add up their scores. Players will add up the points of all the pawn shop orders they filled. They'll also get 1 point for every $3 they have left over, and 1 point for each watch or necklace they have left at the end of the game, minus their loan shark tokens. The player with the highest score is king of the pickpockets and winner of the game.